An American author is in the country to promote her book, Think No Pink, Your BFF Guide to Breast Cancer. MJ Jenkins is a breast cancer survivor and she joins us in our Cape Town studios. Now, lovely to have you with us, MJ. Thanks very much for coming on. So, as we've said, you're in the country to promote this book. We often say we'd love a manual to deal with times of crisis in our lives. Is this it for breast cancer patients?
Yes, you know, I'm an author of Think No Pink, my BFF guide to breast cancer. Since I am a best friend to breast cancer in America, I am also the representative of the American Cancer Society. So I do everything from helping on a volunteer basis to helping in my business with helping women beat breast cancer and know how to prevent those. So I thank you for having me. Happy Day of Reconciliation.
Thank you. In your opinion,
I'm so happy to be a...
Well, I'm sorry, I'm just going to come in there because we are a bit pressed for time. But in your opinion,
Yes.
What are the mistakes women are making that may expose them to cancer?
You know, as a breast cancer survivor, I have learned that there are three big mistakes that women make, not only in America, but also in Africa. And the first of them, which is listed in my BFF guide to breast cancer, Think No Pink, is to not put off your breast cancer screening. So to have early and often breast cancer screenings. If I had not detected my breast cancer as early as I did, you know, today I would be dead. I wouldn't be in this beautiful studio with this gorgeous people in Africa, in South Africa today. And then the second mistake to avoid is eating cancer-causing foods. If I had known this when I was younger, I would not be having cancer-causing foods. Shockingly, to find out things that cause cancer: potato chips, microwave popcorn, and anything high glycemic. So all the sugars and the heavy drinking or alcohol can also be a feeding of cancer, because sugar feeds cancer. So, and the third big mistake is letting your midsection bulk up. For women in all countries, having fat around our midsections is more likely to develop breast cancer than women that lead fit and healthy lifestyles. So for those of you going out and having on the braai this weekend, or having today a little barbecue by the pool, try to stick with vegetables and have lean meats as opposed to heavy meats and heavy maize, having pop. So I like to express that. And I have a really fantastic message for those in South Africa, very similar to how we deal with the American Cancer Society. You know, oddly, in America, it seems to have higher percentages of breast cancer than in South Africa. Well, that's actually a falsehood. It is just as important to have early breast screenings here, to also know that in my BFF guide, I come up with a BFF formula. One is you need to believe that you will survive, and you need to understand that the first F in my BFF formula is to feed your body good foods, to feed less glycemic, high sugars, having less maize and pop in your diet, and to feed your body good thoughts. And I usually have my little Coco, my dog, Coco Chanel, you can see on my website at thinknopink.com. And I bring her because she's helped me every step of the way through my healing. You know, I have had my double mastectomy, and now I'm going through all the parts of healing and being cancer-free. And the third element of my BFF formula stands for freedom, because if you are a woman who's been diagnosed with breast cancer, you have a whole new lease on life. You have the ability to recreate, redesign your life the way you want it. And that's why I wrote my book, Think No Pink, because I want to be that BFF for women who have breast cancer internationally and make it a global concern. And in the element of Day of Reconciliation for all women in South Africa, I am so proud of you to be thinking of your bodies and on an international, global basis, doing the elements of avoiding cancer-causing foods and getting more fit, and get out there and exercise today.
That's a wonderful message. Thanks so much for coming in to talk to us. Author MJ Jenkins, she is author of the book Think No Pink.